What are you guys doing today that feels good, that feels calming, that feels comfortable? How are you honoring yourself today? How are you honoring your authenticity? What does authenticity mean when it comes to you? Okay, this full moon that we've just had, okay, lots coming up about being authentic, being open, being honest, being unashamed, healing shame. So what are you doing today that feels good to you? Let me know down in the comments. What are you committing to today that feels good and nice? I am today committing to showing up moment to moment in my life, even if I'm not seeing anybody, 2 of Cups there, authentically. I'm prioritizing comfort today. It is okay to change your mind, I'm hearing. It is okay to change your plans. It's okay to change. There's lots about change having come up over the last couple of days. Hello, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Huh? Karmic rewards. Your manifestations are coming through. Clarify this King of Swords. That is face down, that card that fell out. But I saw it flip in reverse. I think it's the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're no longer holding back out of trying to protect yourself. But I don't know why, but I really feel this saying, Spirit's like, the floodgates are open. Your blessings and your wishes are no longer blocked. With the 4 of Pentacles reversed, I don't know why. Your 4 of Pentacles. Your blessings are no longer being held back. I saw a card flipped over here somewhere. I just saw the Empress. I feel like it was the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. And what's this? Justice. Justice came out. Some of you guys are really being asked today to do what makes you feel good, do what makes you feel comfortable, do what like prioritizing comfort, prioritizing peace, doing what is fun to you, exciting to you, but what feels good. Your blessings are coming through. There's an opportunity coming through. The World card I just saw. There's too many cards there, but I saw the World. There's an opportunity coming through to continue working on something, but it's directly tied to manifestations, directly tied to your wishes. Like, you're getting what you want. 9 of Swords is happening very fast. This is a continuation of yesterday's message. Spirit, please clarify the King of Swords. What is this King of Swords energy in relation to the blessings coming, the wishes coming true, wish fulfillment, and the Ace of Pentacles? Seven of Cups, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. You guys are just going for it. You guys are just going for it. You guys are just doing, like, I see you sitting down and working on something that you have been wanting to pursue, that you have been wanting to do. Focusing on it, researching it, gathering materials. You guys are just choosing to do it. The Magician at the bottom of the deck here, manifestation's happening. You're calling this in. You're actually making things happen instead of things have been integrated. Queen of Pentacles. Things have been integrated, so now you're in this space where your blessings are no longer blocked or being blocked by past pain, past trauma, past blockages. Whatever was blocking you, things from the past were blocking you. And you guys are just going for it. Instead of feeling blocked or confused or like you don't have enough resources, or maybe you just don't know how to go about it, not knowing how to make it happen, when to make it happen. And then just abandoning the dream, abandoning the idea. Now you're just getting, there's like a clarity today around what to do, how to make it happen. This is decisions, being decisive. Two of Cups came out and the Six of Swords. There is a connection. I'm getting that it doesn't have to be an actual relationship in your life. Like this could be like, you could be seeing somebody that is doing the things that you want to do. And they may not even know you, but you know of them. And maybe you watch them, maybe you see, maybe you enjoy their work. They inspire you in some kind of way. And this is allowing you something to do with this Judgment. I see you making a really decisive decision today to do something that opens up so many opportunities for you. Like your dreams are coming true because of this. You're inspired to do something. You're inspired to take action. You're inspired to work on something, or you get an idea because you're inspired. You move in a new direction. You say yes to something. Wasn't this yesterday's story? Yesterday's reading? Baby Just Say Yes. That was Channeling Love Story by Taylor Swift. Two of Wands. Yeah. Making a decision to move in a certain direction. No longer feeling the need to control it, but no longer being held back by your own inner demons. Five of Pentacles. Not knowing how to make it happen, not knowing how to make it work, and then feeling left out or feeling like a lack of resources. Death and rebirth. Things are changing. Some of you have felt a lack of resources. Someone helps you today. Or someone comes in and helps you either directly, like it's actually someone in your life, or it's someone that you know of and they spark an idea or something that allows you to move forward or allows things to start happening. And like your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are coming true. You're getting what you want. You're getting what you want. That I feel like that's more, that's less ambiguous than your wishes are coming true. That sounds a bit fantastical. Like even though it is true, like that's happening, but I feel like you're getting what you want is a more practical way of delivering that message to you. Whatever it is you've been wanting, or whatever it is you've been waiting for, whatever it is you've been hoping for, wishing for, you're getting what you want. You're getting it. And you're going to start to see proof of that in your reality today or in the next 24 hours. in the next 24 hours, Spirit. In the next 24 hours for my collective. In the next 24 hours. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles has the resources. King of Pentacles makes shit happen. King of Pentacles is... he's already doing the thing. So the next 24 hours, you're going to be doing the thing. Death and rebirth. Death, like you're transforming in the next 24 hours into this King of Pentacles, okay? And this Knight of Pentacles is what you've been waiting for is finally coming to pass. Ace of Wands, there's that idea. There's that opportunity for inspiration, and then there's the public recognition or the success, the victory, the recognition. You're getting that in the next 24 hours. This is happening. People are turning up for you. The universe is turning up for you. Resources are turning up for you. Opportunities are turning up for you. Success is turning up for you. And it's healing these pieces of your heart that have been broken. Yeah, you're really, really standing in your power. You are empowered now. In the next 24 hours, you're becoming empowered. Because things are finally, you're getting what you want. You're getting what you've been wishing for. There's that fucking Knight of Cups. That opportunity. The Hermit, you've been waiting really patiently for this. You've been sticking to yourself. You've been healing. You've been focusing on whatever's been coming up for you. You've been willing to move forward. You've been trying to move forward. Someone's recognizing that and offering you something. This is all happening in the next 24 hours. Some of you are really going to start to see not just the fruits of your labor, but you're really starting to see the pieces of the life you've been trying to build really come into fruition. But the Nine of Pentacles before and the Ten of Pentacles is now here in the next 24 hours. Some of you are getting money. Some of you are getting approved for a loan. Some of you are getting an opportunity that leads you to this Ten of Pentacles. The life, the wealth that you have been trying to set up for yourself. The universe is supporting, not just supporting you, but supporting this endeavor, supporting this next phase of your journey. They're bringing you the resources. They're saying, I'm hearing, you've gotten out of your own way, so now we can actually help you. You've done what was required of you, now this can come together. We are able to help you and assist you on this journey. You've listened. You've done everything correctly. You've taken the right steps. Whatever you have integrated in the last 48 hours, whatever you have learnt and integrated or realized about yourself, this is really the driving force. This enlightenment is really the driving force behind your internal stability. Okay, no more oscillating, back and forth between this state of being. Now you are completely embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy. Celebration is on the horizon. Getting what you want, enjoying what you have. You're going to be really enjoying what you have built, and what is coming in. Like, it's just exciting. I'm seeing like this energy of gifts, collaborations, opportunities to work with people, work with brands, work with companies, if that's relevant. Some of you, your social media is taking off. You're getting on like PR lists, things like that. Yeah. Wow. And look, blockages have been removed. You've removed them. Yes. You have removed them. The sun. They're coming in not because of anyone else, but because of you. You've done the work to unblock it. And don't worry about, yes, temperance. You've balanced these hurts, this pain within you. Don't worry about not having done it sooner. You didn't have the tools, you didn't have the experience, you didn't have the insight, the intellect, the education to do it sooner. It's happening at the right time. It's arrived at the right time, which is now. It's happening very, very, very fast. King of Swords, Five of Cups. You're working with what you have and healing what you have lost. You're standing strong in your own convictions. Like, you feel, not only is this this is something you are embodying, but this is naturally a state of being that you are in. You are naturally feeling this state of being. It's not like, oh, well, I'm going to step into my King of Swords energy now. It's like you are naturally just in this King of Swords energy where you are clear, direct. I heard correct. Clear, direct, correct, decisive. This is like from setting really, really strong boundaries. You guys have set really strong boundaries with yourself. Okay, certain situations that have come up that have required you to set certain boundaries. You set boundaries in the correct way. You haven't set a boundary against someone else and gone, you have to respect this boundary. No, you're setting this boundary and going to yourself, whether this person respects the boundary or not is none of my concern. What is my concern is that I am honoring the boundary I have set and not engaging with them if they cross the boundary. This is huge. This is the first time I feel like that you have set a boundary and felt a sense of conviction in the boundary that you've had to set. You haven't wanted to falter. You haven't felt the need to falter. And that is a direct reflection upon where you are at right now in your journey, what you have learnt, what you have integrated. And setting that boundary has allowed you to integrate into this King of Wands energy, this confidence. But it's a subtle confidence just within you. You don't feel the need to prove anything. I journaled something last night or yesterday about this full moon energy for me and what it really meant. So just in case this particular message I'm talking about is resonating with you, the moon in Aries was conjuncting my natal Saturn in Aries in my 9th house. Okay, so this energy is very much tied to my Saturn return. And I'm trying to sort of learn how to interpret my astrology. But this is the Honeycomb Collective Astrological Almanac. As you can see, it is completely personalized. And so it's really cool. It gives you an overview of, so you choose when you want the months to be from. It gives you the overview of the month, tells you it's Libra season, and then it gives you an overview of the month, and then it gives you the weekly view of the month. Okay, and then it tells you so what's in blue is my natal transits. This is just a normal transit, natal transit, a minor sort of mundane transit, less important or less strong. This is another mundane transit. This is like what's happening in the sky. Venus in Virgo sextiling Jupiter in Cancer 23 degrees. That's what's happening in the sky. Anyway, so I was looking at this full moon and I was sort of like trying to interpret, you know, the moon in Aries is conjunct my natal Saturn in Aries, okay? And then later on at 9:25 p.m., Mercury in Scorpio was opposite my moon in Taurus. So I was just really, I've been loving doing that and like looking at how that works for me. And with the full moon conjuncting my natal Saturn in Aries in my 9th house, I wrote, this felt like a solidification of knowing thyself and not taking responsibility for other people's projections onto me. That is a huge lesson that I know many of you have been learning this year. And then the 9:25 p.m. transit of transit Mercury in Scorpio opposing my natal moon in Taurus in my 10th house. Well, I have Scorpio in the 4th house with Chiron there. So a lot of wounding from my childhood, from my family, and it's opposing my natal moon in Taurus, which is in my 10th house with my midheaven. And what I sort of channeled and wrote for that, what that energy means to me, was I wrote, even if I were being naive, I would still be safe to learn. That's this energy. Even if there's this fear about letting go, like a question I asked myself was, where do I still equate self-trust with danger? Journal that right now. If you're here and this part of the reading is interesting you, get out your journal or your notebook and answer this question. Where do I still equate self-trust with danger? Think about it for a minute. For me, I answered, confidence and credibility. Fully letting go and trusting my feelings has equaled naivete and being wrong. And the answer to that was, even if I were being naive, and this is a truth that I felt, that I feel in this moment, this King of Swords energy, even if I were being naive, right, I would still be safe to learn from that. It's still okay to be wrong. It's still okay to learn from that. And not allowing fear of being wrong to convince you that you might be wrong. Not letting fear of being wrong hijack your own convictions. That's this energy. That's this plus this equals that. That's a personal boundary. It's a personal truth, a personal boundary that is allowing you to own your energy, hone your energy, and create. So that's how these blessings are coming in. Learning to hold inquiry and trust at the same time. That's this. Inquiry and trust at the same time equals blessings. Equals, where's that 4 of Pentacles? Equals blockages. Equals no longer being held back. The next question I journaled. How does my body tell me something is true versus my mind? I wrote, mind equals evidence-based facts and information. Right? That's what I know to be true in my mind. That's how I understand what truth is in my mind. And in my body, truth to me feels like peace, silence, stillness, and detachment. That's all of this. In my body, it feels like peace, silence, stillness, and detachment. Detachment in the sense of, I feel calm about this. I don't need to check if I'm wrong. I just trust it. I'm aligned. No one else's judgment changes this. That's mind and body truth equals a sense of feeling like I'm aligned. No one else's judgment, projections, opinions changes that. And the fear of being wrong at that point doesn't come into it, because even if I am wrong, I'm still safe to learn. And I don't need to be hyper vigilant to whether I am wrong or right. Can I let both my intellect and my emotions speak without one silencing the other? I wrote yes. Inquiry and trust. Inquire, sure, but trust the answer the body gives. I'm aligned. No one else's judgment changes that. So for me, Mercury in Scorpio opposing my natal moon in the 10th house is saying yes to both intellect and emotions without letting either dominate. Mercury asks questions. The moon grounds truth in experience and feeling. Deep inquiry that leads to self-trust rather than self-doubt. That's what that transit was for me. And now I'm sharing that today. And I wonder if that's reflected here. Yes, we've got transit, let's see, it's at 10 p.m. tonight, but this energy is happening right now in the morning. Transit Scorpio is sextiling my natal, transit Mercury in Scorpio is sextiling my natal Mercury in Capricorn. I feel like this, so sextile is like an energy of flow, right? It's, what did I write in here? It's flowing, it's open, it's harmonious, cooperative, supportive, it's opportunity, it's creativity and talent, right? That kind of energy is what a sextile is. So to me, that's saying that there is the transit where Mercury is in the sky right now is sextiling my own Mercury placement. So it's an opportunity to communicate in a harmonious way, in a way that is open, and it's allowing me to share what I learn on an everyday basis, because my natal Mercury in Capricorn is in my 6th house. 6th house is daily routines. So I don't know why I just felt the need to bring that astrology lesson into it, but I feel like sharing that can really help you, maybe help some of you understand or figure out, hey, that's what I've gone through too, or that's what I've realized too over the last couple of days, or within the last couple of hours, or maybe this full moon energy has brought in this feeling of, and for me, this full moon energy, it was very, very clear it was happening at the exact time that the moon became full at 1:51 p.m. yesterday for me in Australia. It was conjuncting my Saturn placement. So for me, it was a culmination, full moon, culmination of a lesson that I had been learning around Saturn in the 9th house in Aries for me. And for me, it was a realization of, oh, I don't actually care what other people's opinions are on this, because I know myself. I know the facts, and I feel good about my own conviction in this. I don't need to take responsibility for someone else's projections or opinions, especially ones that are trying to be projected onto me. Like, it's not I don't need to do anything with that. I don't need to care about that. Just because they have an opinion or a projection around me or something I've done or something I'm doing, that doesn't automatically mean I need to take that on. And that is a huge reason why these blessings are coming in, or you're getting what you want in the next 24 hours. Because you have something that this full moon has allowed you to, there's resources coming in. You're no longer feeling responsible for taking what people are offering, even if it is an opinion or a projection. You don't always need to take on feedback. If the feedback isn't resonating with you, right, you don't need to take it. We are told that feedback is good, right? Feedback is good, and we know that. But not all feedback is good feedback. Not all feedback is relevant feedback. So if someone's giving you feedback or offering an opinion or offering something, and you're looking at it and you're listening to it and you're considering it, and you're going, this doesn't really feel right to me, it doesn't really resonate to me, it's not, that's good, that's discernment. And it's okay for you to discern that the feedback that they are offering isn't good feedback. You don't need to take it on. Just because they're giving it around you doesn't mean that you have to then tear out your hair and be stumped by it. Okay? This is how you solidify your foundation. This is how you bring in new opportunities. And this has been a big blockage just because it's been a burden for you. Just because someone has something that is an opinion, an idea, some feedback, unsolicited advice that is about you, it doesn't mean you need to take it on. You don't need to take on other people's shit. And you're realizing this and you're like, I'm free. You're no longer bound by that. You're no longer bound by that, and you're learning what it means to be free from other people's shit, really. And because of that, you're not letting that make you feel incompetent. You are standing strong in your own competence, and it's empowering you to take action on something in the next 24 hours. It's empowering you to make a very fast decision, but it's like decisive action. There's a new opportunity coming through. The moon card, something hidden within you. It's too many cards. A hidden aspect of you that has kept you stuck because of past betrayal, past trauma. Okay, but you're enlightened. You've learnt this lesson. You understand this, or you are learning this lesson, and this is what is leading to your abundance. You're no longer, there's that Four of Pentacles, you're no longer holding yourself back out of fear of people's input, out of fear of unsolicited advice, out of fear of feedback. You feared feedback, you feared opinions, you feared constructive criticism in the past because you didn't realize, or you didn't know how to hold those boundaries within yourself, and you automatically took them on. Now that you understand you don't have to, you no longer fear opinions. You no longer fear what people have to say. And as a result, an opportunity is coming in that is going to make you a lot of money, that is going to set you up professionally, whatever this is for you. You're on your way. I'm hearing, I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Knight of Cups, someone's coming in. Yes. You no longer fear opportunities now. You no longer fear offers. Because you now know how to own your own energy, how to hold your own power, how to stay empowered and not fall victim to people's disempowerment, to people's lies, to people's manipulations, to people's opinions. You don't care what people say about you anymore. Because you know yourself, and you know that it's safe for you to know yourself. And you know that you don't have to take on other people's opinions. So you don't automatically do that anymore. The Sun. I'm going to leave it here because I feel like I could just keep going and going and going. But the next 24 hours are really going to be huge for you. You're really, really learning how to put that, what you've learned, into practice. And as a result, you're getting what you want. Opportunities, abundance. Doors are opening for you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for commenting. I see all your comments. I love all the interaction. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me if you're watching on TikTok. Like and comment. And I will see you. I suspect I may do another video later on. We'll see. We'll see. Have a good day.